Hi, this is Maria from mariairving.com, and today I wanted to talk about awareness and trust and how things can start improving and happening in positive ways when we click into trust. And that's the way out of the wilderness. To Because awareness is our superpower and everybody has it. Awareness and also self-awareness. Like, where are your thoughts coming from? What is the voice that you're listening to in your head? What is the self that you're seeing and listening to? So awareness is always a win because it gives you the power of choice. If we're not aware of something, we don't know what to do because it's hidden from us. That's why it's so good to have someone who can reflect back to you, who can help you see your like blind spots and unconscious beliefs and everything. Because when someone like me, for example, when I hear my clients speak and describe their life and everything, I can pick up in a moment, in a second, what their actual beliefs are and where they are in their consciousness. And many times they are not aware of it themselves. And that goes for anything. It's almost easier to see other people than yourself. But awareness is always a win because it gives you the power of choice. You can't have that if you're not aware. Like, for example, the fact that you're aware of any negative thoughts or like limiting thoughts like doubt, fear, worry, and things like that, it's a positive thing because now you are aware of those thoughts and feelings. And that's how you also increase your self-awareness. And it's the awareness that leads you out of the wilderness and out of the old state and into the new one. You can never find inner peace, and your mind will never quiet down until you can actually hear and listen to yourself and what you're saying, how you're thinking, and also your true self, your higher self, higher mind, the intuitive, inner knowing, inner being voice. So by becoming aware of the ego voice and your true voice, you also become more aware of like, where are you in all that, because you are actually the awareness that is hearing all that stuff that is going on in your head. So you can turn everything around in a way that benefits you and that is positive by the power of awareness, by becoming aware of your thoughts and your thinking patterns. So if when you become aware of any negative stuff or limiting beliefs, it's a good thing. Like, good, okay, I see this, I feel this, but I don't have to believe it. I don't have to believe in these thoughts. It's just a voice of the old, small, scared me or whatever. And now that I have the awareness, I also have the power to change. Now I have the choice or the ability to make a new choice. So I choose to listen to my true voice instead. And my true voice is saying blah, blah, blah. And then you start to speak, about what you think. What would the higher aspect of you, the divine aspect of you say about all the things that the ego mind is throwing at you, saying that you are this and that and you can't do this and that and so on. And then you state all these things out loud to yourself, what your true self is telling you. Speaking like out loud, even looking in the mirror into your own eyes and telling yourself all the things that the true voice is saying. And it's always encouraging, it's always helpful, loving, kind, supportive. It never speaks to you in a way that is demeaning or controlling or like making you feel small and powerless. And this will help when you keep your mind in check. It makes sense that you should be in charge of it, right? So, but most of the time for like the human consciousness at large, the mind is in charge instead of the person being in charge of their mind. So it's really important to become aware of the voices in your head and where are they coming from and who are you in all that. And to stay in alignment with where you actually want to go, the possibility and your ideal reality or desired level and state of consciousness. And then you keep being in that state and keep pruning your mind and nipping things in the bud, like, no, I'm not going there, until it has become, the new has become your new normal or your new norm. So in this process, when you're moving from one state of consciousness to another, there will be times when you feel a lot of internal turmoil, doubt and fear and things like that. But that's because you're expanding the boundaries of your consciousness. You are moving beyond the current or the old level of consciousness. And as your awareness increases and you become more self-aware, then the doubt and fear will fall away, and it's not going to hold anything over you anymore. It has no longer any power over you. So make a new choice and decision today, because the power of making up your mind and deciding that I'm not going to, live with fear, I'm not going to live with doubt and things like that. I'm going to trust the unfolding of my life. And to make that decision that I'm not going to live like this anymore. I'm going to move in this direction. And then do that continuously until it's your new norm. And it takes it's like brainwashing. In a positive sense, you're washing your brain, so like removing all that old stuff and then reinforcing the new, and you just keep doing that until it sticks. The new, when you connect with the power within you, the power of God, if you will, and you turn to that and you choose that over and over again, it's the truth of who you are. That's how we turn from fear to trust, from doubt to belief, from worry to relief and peace. So if you hold a vision, and perceive, or you just continue to believe in a better reality for yourself, and you focus upon it as if it's already exists, and it is already existing, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see it. So we grow into things, we grow into the vision, we evolve into it, and we evolve by expanding the boundaries of our consciousness. And then it will materialize in our life. But it already exists in consciousness. So, and then when we move towards it, it appears into your awareness, but it already is. Everything already is, but we're not able to see it because of our awareness is on the opposite side of what we want, or what we want to have or experience. So we tend to build up our vision. We get all excited and we have this vision, but then when we reach, when we're about to break through to the next level, that's when the doubt and fear comes, and then we tear it all down by not trusting our path or doubting ourselves and God and the divine, the universe, the flow. But if you finally click into learning to trust, or not even learning, because we're always trusting something. So what are you trusting? Are you trusting the negative, or are you trusting the positive? So once you have faith and trust in the positive, and you stay aligned with that, that's when you start to receive everything that is on that side of your awareness and consciousness. So alignment is always the key. It's the key to everything, and awareness is the key. The key is to see what reality am I actually in alignment with, and what do I want? So stay in alignment, stay in the center of who you really are, in the truth of who you really are, and move in the direction where you're called. And you will be like, you don't even have to know, just stay in trust. I will link in the description below, I will link articles about faith and trust that will be helpful to you. But the key here is that even if you're in the unknown and you don't know anything right now, just relax into trust, or just relax. I know it's a process, but it's really, even the awareness of knowing that I am actually trusting, I'm always trusting something, but I feel fear and doubt because I'm trusting in the negative. So I can change focus and start focusing on the positive. And then that reality will become apparent in your awareness and in your reality. And then you're on the side of possibility. So pay attention to the thoughts that are making you feel the way you feel. Like, why am I feeling this way? Okay, it's because I'm trusting in something that I don't want. So my inner being is telling me that the focus is on the wrong things. And then you shift your awareness to, where you want to go. And then you will start to feel the change in your moment-to-moment experience and feelings. And it can happen instantly. Instantly, when we click into place again with our alignment, our truth, that's when more of those, strings of thoughts come together, and a new stream of consciousness starts to take form, and then that will snowball, and then you just move in that direction. So let go of the resistance to, or surrender to the flow, and then watch what happens, and stay aligned with that flow, and your reality will shift. And then you can even play around with this and just go back to the negative and see how that your environment and your reality start to shift in that direction, and you will start seeing synchronicities and stuff in that direction. And then you shift back to where you want to go, and then you will start, it's like a play. It's like a dance with the universe, and your consciousness is limitless. You are the consciousness. You are the awareness. So you don't have to believe the thoughts, but you can take charge of your mind and direct your thoughts in the direction that you want your life to go, and then that will be the direction your life goes. It's really, that's how it works. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I see you in the next video.